What up, everybody? It's your boy STIX66, Sticks Montana, Sticks MHE, Sticks that always gets it late. Welcome back to Sticks Flicks like Netflix. You came to binge watch my ish. Sorry, just let me quickly fix my settings. Yes. I'm back with the reactions. I know the previous reaction was very laggy. I'm trying to fix it, and I hope this one works clean. So today, got a special video for you guys. We're gonna be watching the deadly influence of social media. Yeah, let's get into it. Let me not talk too much. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good things, and let's get let's get to 1K. Let's run to 1K. If we get to 5K, I'll start streaming. If you guys like this type of content, I'll start streaming. I'll start doing more things. But let's get to 5K. But right now we're on the road to 1K. Let's go. Wait, let me make sure.
People that are like not
I hope you guys aren't comparing yourselves to people on the internet because it's all fake. And I hope
that are like
most of the stuff you're seeing online is not real.
in our industry. There's a lot of people that are like not genuine.
you guys aren't comparing yourselves to people on the internet because it's all fake. And I hope you guys aren't giving into these toxic beauty standards that are going on these days.
Most of our Instagram feeds are filled with curated squares that capture the unachievable societal consensus of beauty. You see, these squares have become a model to measure yourself. Mindlessly scrolling through your feed isn't as mindless as you think it is. In this era defined by the internet,
I'm
the
surprised at what
beautiful,
they say.
the rich, the
Sorry,
admired
guys, I'm talking
are
to my
followed, liked and subscribed to, promoting a seemingly narrow blueprint of beauty. The influencer culture is widespread. Selfies are tweaked, edited and perfected to sustain an audience. Beauty is exclusively dialed to one flavor, a flavor so bland. If you don't have that perfectly shaped ass, then you're a 4. But then if
This is actually so true, guys. Like, I feel like the beauty standard is like he shaped us in the baddest way, or made us like think too much on superficial things, you know? Like I was thinking about it with myself, like a nigga that has a six pack, I want it because it looks good. Society says I need one. And there's someone who's a gym trainer will tell you if it's not in your genetics, you can't have a six pack. Like sometimes it's genetics way. So it's like, bruh, this guy has a point. But let's continue.
you do and your skin is perfect, then you're a 10. Most of us share an idealized version of ourselves on social media. We cherry pick only the best images, thoughts, and experiences to share with the world. But what happens when this seemingly harmless act is stretched to the extreme of, should we say, faking?
That jet is not theirs. There's a young lady in South Africa, I'll tell you guys the story. She's an influencer. So she went to a private airstrip in South Africa and she got her little travel bag and she's standing in front of a jet.
Damn.
And the doors open and she's walking
That's
like she just came out of
crazy.
the private jet. She was never flying. Now for the young person who's not paying attention, you're going
What did Drake say in that song? I knew a girl whose only dream was to get to Rome. Just to post something like that, guys. This is the lifestyle y'all niggas look up to. Most people look up to. I won't lie, I catch myself looking up to it. I catch myself looking up to like some influencer. But not in South Africa now. South African male figures are not that inspiring. Sorry, like anyone if you know any influencers, I'm sorry, but like some of them are not pushing it. Yes, babe. Yeah? Okay. Sorry guys. You know, Lover Boy season. But yeah, like some South African male influencers, artists, man, like I don't see myself in their light, but hey man, do you guys?
She's in her 20s. How is she flying private? She's not. She's lying.
It's one thing to compare yourself to like some famous, beautiful person. It's another thing to compare yourself to an extra beautiful version of yourself that doesn't exist in the world anywhere.
Imagine a world without social media influencers. No stunning travel photos, no product recommendations, and no viral challenges. It's hard to believe that there was a time when these influencers didn't dominate our feeds. So, when did this influencer culture phenomenon truly begin? To unwrap the evolution of influencers, we must rewind to the early 2000s. Back then, platforms like MySpace, Mixit, and To
Bro, I actually have a crazy Mixit story and BBM story. I actually got both of those very late in my life. Like I only got Mixit when Mixit was starting to die out, and I only got BBM, like a BlackBerry when BlackBerry was starting to die out. And I never had like those crazy experience, but I remember I tried to slide onto one girl on Mixit, you know. I don't know what was the name. I don't remember the name that day. I was like in grade 4 or 5. Yeah, I was like very late. Like, but yeah. Yeah, but let's continue. Let me just make sure, yeah.
allowed users to connect with others and share personal updates. However, it wasn't until the emergence of platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram that the concept of influencers truly took off. These platforms provided the perfect stage for individuals with a knack for captivating content to showcase their talents and build a following. Suddenly, regular people had the power to become online celebrities and shape trends through their posts. Behold, the birth of the influencer culture. Fast forward to today, and the impact of Instagram on global perceptions is undeniable. With over 2 billion monthly active users and 500 million daily active users, Instagram is a cultural force, especially among young people. Statistics reveal that 71% of these users are under the age of 35, making Instagram a primary influence hub for the youth. Young people are typically easier to influence. They follow what they see other people doing, and a lot of what they see comes from Instagram. Inherently, this isn't bad, but when what's being posted isn't reality, things become a bit messy. In essence, Instagram is more than just a platform as you may think. It's a cultural curator of some sort, shaping preferences, ideals, and lifestyles. Influencers who have amassed substantial followings have the ability to sway the masses. From fashion trends to lifestyle choices, influencers play a pivotal role in shaping societal norms. What influencers deem popular often becomes the mainstream, influencing a global audience. A significant portion of the user base looks up to these influencers, often without realizing the disparity between the carefully crafted online persona and the reality behind the screen. Twitter is no stranger to controversy surrounding influencers caught faking their lifestyles. Now, I'm sure that this comes as no surprise to anyone. We all know that just as the photos
Like, I
on
wouldn't be
magazines
surprised. Some
are
niggas are on
very
Twitter like that.
far from
But I
reality,
wouldn't be surprised.
so are the influencers' photos, always photoshopped and edited to the max. Many users rose up on Twitter defending Mihlalin Damase during her controversial scandal, who was quite rudely, I might add, brought to stake and was being made mockery of. They all pointed out that while TV adverts and magazines faked pretty much everything, they were advertising. Why shouldn't influencers do the same? Valid. And I hear their point. I truly do. It's not fair that the major media can mislead the public in such a way, but then influencers who are doing the exact same thing, advertising, shouldn't be fake at all, right? But this is the whole point, which makes the hairs at the back of my hair stand up. When did fake become okay? When did literally misleading the public become ethical and widely?
Actually, I think I have an answer for that. I feel like everyone gravitates to success. Same way when people who would listen to Casper rap about money, you're gonna gravitate to that because he's successful. You know, no one wants to listen to a hungry rapper, someone who's like you share the same degree of power. No one wants to listen to that. We all gravitate to success, and I guess that's what influencers pick. That's their market. I feel like influencers pick that market for that because we all gravitate to success. Think about it, bro. Are you gonna listen to me? I'm a upcoming YouTuber telling you how to make your own music YouTube videos, or you gonna listen to someone like TDG who has millions of subscribers, to Shay Frost who has millions of subscribers, and they tell you this is how you make a good YouTube video? No, you're gonna listen, most probably gonna listen to them because I'm still upcoming. So that's how influencers play their game. They pick that success factor, money, things, and then influencers. What do? They knock on that door, ka, 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 ka. And you are like, there's some girl out here. There's some girl who have 250,000. I'm like, I don't even know you guys, but you have 250k followers on Insta. How the hell do you have 250k followers and I don't know you? You know, and it literally be that the high beauty standards, yeah. But like, let's continue. I feel like if we get into this, I'm gonna talk too much. I'm gonna start. Yay.
Accepted as a practice. Let's first look into the photo editing and what the actual difference is between plain fake and just edited photos. Every single blogger, Instagrammer, any sort of influencer edits their photos. By editing, I mean adding a filter, strengthening the saturation and brightness of the photo, maybe smoothing one skin a bit, because it gets ridiculous sometimes. None of this is going to change the actual message of the photo. The background is as it is, perhaps a different shade than in reality, but there's nothing that could cause any harm to anyone. Yes, I said harm. We'll get to that later, because harm is what these fakers are causing. Now, when you take the editing process one step further and start changing the actual photo and what is in it, that's when you cross the line and become fake. So many people do this, and because it's so easy, very few understand or care just how much damage this can actually cause. By changing the size of your hips or your bosom, you present a fake image of yourself. By adding elements that were not in the photo to begin with, sunshine, clouds, a product maybe, you make a place look different than what it is, and thus portray a wrong image to your followers. Yes, I'm aware that adding clouds doesn't alter a scenery much, but you're still faking it. Why should you do that? What's wrong with the sky as it is? And once you've added those clouds, next you add a beach where there isn't one, and oops, you've presented a pristine beach that doesn't actually exist. Which brings us to the next much more serious issue. When you put a faked photo online and it reaches thousands and thousands, maybe millions of people, it starts to have an effect. And if what you're showcasing is fake, that effect is not in any way positive. It's just a pretty picture, you say, right? But when somebody decides to act based on your fake photo, it's not just a photo, it's an advert. And there are laws and regulations in place for misleading adverts. Okay, who am I fooling? I'm aware that these regulations are extremely loose in South Africa and everywhere else in the world, really. Can we have some examples, please? I bet. There's this beach in Bali that many, and I mean many, influencers from all over the world have been advertising over the years. I haven't been there myself, obviously, but apparently
My life be like,
there was no way you can sunbath or swim there, let alone surf. As it turns out, a little part of the beach is kept clean by the locals so that more influencers can come and advertise this fake image of a paradise that in fact doesn't exist.
That's low key W marketing, bro. That's doubly marketing, bro. Like, think about it. They keep one bitch clean. One side, they're like, alright, wait, let's, and we're gonna make this. And then the more influencers come, the more people come to Bali. Like, I was just on TikTok, and I saw this guy did like a whole trip to Bali, how it was, and I was like, that's crazy, yo, that's crazy, bro. That's
Now,
crazy. That's
imagine
crazy.
yourself
That's crazy.
seeing these beautiful paradise images and thinking, finally, a perfect paradise holiday destination. So you go and spend a small fortune on flights and hotels. And then when you get there and see the reality, how would you react? The disparity between expectation
Give
and
him
reality
five
is
flight-
not
five
just
stay.
disappointing, it's a breach of trust. This disparity between expectation and reality serves as some form of a metaphor. You see, we as a culture, as a society, are obsessed with appearance. We're obsessed with size. It's become connected to our identity as people. This obsession for societal pressures to appear a certain way and to have a certain body type, particularly among young women, stemming from a cultural
Hey,
construct
them PBLs,
of
bro.
the
Them
ideal
PBLs.
body, which has in turn changed over time. As long ago as prehistory, thousands of years ago, sculptures and artworks portrayed curvy, thick-set silhouettes. More recently, in the late 20th century, thin, waif-like models filled the pages of fashion magazines. Now, shapely asses are celebrated with likes on social media. Oftentimes, expectations versus reality are on a completely different spectrum. The beauty standards created through influencer culture are harmful because of the lack of inclusivity that it promotes. But how do I picture this complex beast? Well, it seems that beauty is constructed in a scarily similar way. Instagram is the vehicle through which presumably regular women undergo transformation. The product is a recreation of the idealized modern woman. Thin, but not too thin. Large and pecky breasts, as well as a shapely set of hips and an ass. Eyes are bright and wide. A painfully centric ideal that doesn't support individuality. It supports some form of conformity with this unrealistic standard of beauty. Lips are plumped and large as if they might burst at any given second. A study conducted in 2014 discovered that the use of social media is a likely cause of decreased life satisfaction, body dissatisfaction, and eating disorder symptoms in young women. Furthermore, it's been consistently found that the exposure to such idealized imagery is harmful. A 2017 study determined that appearance-focused activities were highly related to body image concerns in young women. While we judge our appearances based upon the societally defined beauty standards, the media is a specific channel through which beauty ideals persist, recognized for its influence in the desire for cosmetic surgery. With beauty so rigidly configured, seemingly confined to a mythical few on Instagram, the importance of
Nah, online, okay. This nigga is looking for these words. Ha! Some of these words don't even need to be in that sentence. Mythical, bro. Just say it like. Honestly speaking, as I said, bro, influencers look for that, and right now, influencers are looking for nyash. I won't lie. I heard a story. Quote unquote. Like, don't go be telling people, hey, bro. I heard a story that most of the like SA influencer scene, like female influencers, are like are like, prostitutes, bro. Like, apparently, like they pimping themselves out, and they like a nigga would fly them out to Cape Town, 1, 2, and they come back and then they get like a heavy bag. That's how they keep their lifestyle going. Because some people be like, there's some of these influencers don't have like a product line, or some of these influencers do OnlyFans low key, and they do it through someone, but like it's crazy, bro. And people want to live this lifestyle, but like I'm like, and some people want to live it because they see themselves doing it, but like some people like are willing to go to that deep of a lens. They're willing to go into that lens, into that lifestyle of selling their bodies to perceive a lifestyle, like to make people perceive a lifestyle that they have, and like fake, and it's like a fake it till you make it type thing, and you'll never make it the way you want to make it because you keep you keep serving the world. So man, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy.
Presentation and genuine authenticity is more important now than ever. Speaking of authenticity, have you ever scrolled through your Instagram and wondered how the heck does everyone seem so ridiculously wealthy? Appearing wealthy on social media has become an industry of its own. Look, I want to say that if Instagram is your lens to the world outside your bedroom or your neighborhood, my friend, you're looking at a warped reality. Multi-billion-dollar industries are built around the influence peddled by popular online figures whose followers have never laid eyes upon them in real life, and who almost always appear independently wealthy. Some are explicitly, openly fake. An uncanny valley robot called Lil Michaela has 2.6 million Instagram followers, to whom she recently, by the way, recommended the BMW iX2. It's hardly surprising that people will go to lengths for a slice of that pie. So what does the modern wannabe do? It isn't that hard to imagine the rationale. If everyone who is online broadcasts the best version of themselves, why not go a step further and look like the person you wish you were? Why not drop a few $100 and feel like a Kardashian for half an hour? Maybe if you take a few pictures, it'll last even longer. For people who want to take the shortcut, the concept of fake it till you make it leads to heavy-handed photoshopping at one end of the spectrum, the temporary rental of luxury goods, services, venues somewhere in the middle, and driven by insecurity, narcissism, or gullibility, pyramid schemes and criminal fraud on the other. But a dive into flex culture suggests something deeper is going on. No matter their motives, people are selling some version of themselves. Their brands put on the altar of a fickle internet are a reflection of their innermost desires, or at the very least, their perception of success. Social media is a hall of funhouse mirrors and endless glittering midtown Santon. People stretch and distort themselves. They exaggerate and inflate. If they're not careful though, they could have a hard time finding the exit. There's a cottage industry of how-to guides that share tips for looking rich on the gram, like a video titled 10 Ways to Look Expensive on a Budget. 2.5 million views. It's from a YouTube account called The School of Affluence by Anna Bay. Most of the advice doesn't require to be a gifted photo editor. You just need to be bold. For example, visit open houses to look like you live in a swanky place.
That's
but like
crazy.
some of the advice is off the wall.
Wait. Y'all niggas be doing that? Like niggas really be going to open houses, taking pictures, and be like, oh guys, I'm in a nice, hey guys, just find God, guys. Like I said it in the last stream, find God. You can't serve the world, man. Serving the world puts you in these type of positions, guys. And it's crazy, man. Let's go. Let's finish. We're almost done.
Take a toilet seat and make it look like you're sitting in an airplane window. Kinda dumb, if you ask me. But some of it makes sense, dude. Want to seem like you can afford a Hermes bag? Try one at the store and take a picture. Just don't buy it. It's a character. It's what people want to see. So then, that's what you show them. People want to be entertained.
Fear the
They do not
internet.
want to be educated. You see, the era of social media is upon us. While most of us enjoy sharing our joyous moments and memories with the world through social media platforms, a substantial number of individuals feel obligated to show off their rich possessions and a lifestyle on the internet. Now, that's fine. That's fine when you're actually wealthy and earning well enough to back your expenses. But in reality, a lot of people showing off on social media are all glitters and no gold. And most of such individuals come from the generation of millennials. What is wrong with you people? I mean, what is wrong with us? No, I think it's Gen Zs. Nonetheless, it's not necessary to say that the fake rich people are broke as well. In fact, many fake riches earn higher salaries than most of us, but they also spend beyond what their salaries allow, only to look richer than they really are. Okay, cool. But like, what harm is all of this, you wonder? You see, the problem is when young people scroll through their Instagram feed and see seemingly perfect people with perfect bodies and lives. They start to envy them. They want to be models. They want to have abs and perfect bodies too. I mean, who doesn't? So they begin to emulate them. This pursuit of a seemingly perfect facade is kind of dangerous if you think about it. It has the potential to lead to eating disorders and other mental issues. I'd love to get a conversation going around this issue. Please comment your opinions. I really want to see what other sides are to looking at this subject. Whether your opinion is or against mine, it really doesn't matter.
No, this guy's talking too much. I'm sorry. Like, she just went into a whole rant. This thing, don't tell me it's laggy. But if it is, I'm sorry, guys. So guys, let me quickly explain something. The reason why I haven't posted any reactions is because of the lagging. And I've been trying. So right now, I watched the video to see if it'll fix. I don't know if it's fixed properly. I only see it in the edit, but I'm still gonna post the video either way. So my people, here the main goal of this video is to tell you guys, don't fake it till you make it. Damn, the mic is in the. But don't fake it till you make it. Like, don't serve the world, man. Allow God to give you, allow God to give you what you live off of, and tell the truth off of that, guys. Like, it's crazy, dog. Like I heard like some people, like some influencers, like we all know this. Cyan Bougie. Like, there's a reason why she is the way she is. She be hitting some people's dad, like literally in sexual relations with some people's dads. Some people, like rich people. These rich people pay her off, bro. So she can keep living that high lifestyle. And I'm not judging her for that. I'm saying like that's the reality of it. Oh damn, it's lagging. But that's the reality of it. That's the reality of most social. That's the reality of most social media. But hey, man, you tell me your views in the comment section. Yeah, man, I gotta go. This is like, it's early in the morning. I wake up early. But yeah, man, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do the most. Share, comment, subscribe, and let's get to 1K. get this 10 likes, and yeah, man, I'll do something another video similar to this, or react to something similar to this. Man, peace, love. I hope if wherever you're watching this, I hope you had a great time.